The Prime Minister has kicked off election year with a pledge to spend more than $500 million, $500 million on a crime-fighting package. The announcement was made during his State of the Nation speech in Auckland. We'll have more on that later with the Prime Minister, and includes more than 1,100 extra police officers over the next 4 years. Police numbers have been a subject of much political debate, with both Labour and New Zealand First releasing policies to boost police numbers by at least 1,000. Our political reporter Demelza Leslie has the details.
The extra funding will boost the number of sworn police officers by 880 and non-sworn officers by 245. That's a 10% increase in the size of the police force. Bill English told the audience at the Stanford Plaza Hotel that the law and order package is targeted at catching more offenders and enabling the police force to be more responsive. And he says the government is prepared to invest up front.
We are unashamedly targeting offenders to ensure they are off our streets by providing additional resources for police to resolve more crime, target criminal gangs and target organised crime.
A Hawke's Bay woman whose bag was snatched at an event in Napier last Friday, Maurice Gunderson, says she could have done with the extra police resources then. She says when she first tried to report the crime to local police, the station was closed. And she says she's had no contact from the police since.
In all this process, actually no police person has rung us back. We've been the ones who've made all the contact, and on Monday I went in to ask a question and I asked them, has our case been allocated to anybody? And they looked in the system and they said no.
Ms Gunderson says the Prime Minister's package is clearly needed.
I think we would have felt better if we could have reported what had happened to somebody at the time and got the feeling that yes, our case was in the system and somebody was going to start following up.
But the move has already been criticised by the Labour leader Andrew Little, who says Bill English is playing catch-up.
He's given a skinny version of Labour's policy that we announced last year, and all of that confirms, I think, what we all suspect, that this is a Prime Minister who is a follower, not a leader.
But Mr English says the announcement is not